Today we will be testing a supply and demand trading strategy. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below. We also have a Patreon-only exclusive Discord channel. You can find a link below to join us on Discord. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a supply and demand trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 140 different strategies, with 49 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve an 84% win rate. That is the Academy of Forex strategy with the Z-score probability indicator. We've also tested a total of 994 indicators, with 419 of them being winners. Now keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are testing a supply and demand trading strategy. So the source video says that the most accurate supply and demand indicator on Tradingview supply and demand trading strategy. So we are going to put that claim to the test and see what we can get out of the strategy. So what we'll do is just go ahead and turn off these two indicators. And the first indicator we will add to screen is going to be this one right here, supply and demand based patterns. And so it will look like this right here. So we'll go in and make a couple modifications to the settings. So on the candle health percent, you'll change that to 1. On the base max, you'll change that to 1. You'll change the candle health to 20 and the base max to 1. Like that right there. Then the next indicator you will add to screen is going to be the ultimate RSI, and it's going to be this one right here by Lux Algo, and that one you will leave on its default. And so what we are looking for first and foremost is going to be the supply and demand based pattern to give us a green tag like this or a red tag like this. And once we get that green or red tag, we are then going to look to the RSI, and if the RSI line is above if the black line is above the orange line, then that is going to be a signal to then go long. If the line was below the orange line with a red tag, that would be a signal to go short. And so now in the source of video, the creator says that what you should look for is when price reaches a supply or demand level, and they mark out these areas, these boxes or zones, but make no mention as to how they did it or what indicator they used, if they used an indicator at all, which was a little bit confusing and makes it really hard to kind of follow the exact strategy because they left out a pretty important piece of the puzzle. Nonetheless, tried to recreate it the best I could. So like I said, when we get a green tag like this right here, we then look down to the RSI and we can see that the black line is above the orange. That's going to be our signal to then go long right here. We're going to put our stop right below the last swing, and we are going to target a 1 to 2 risk reward like so. Let's go ahead and play this forward, see what we get, and you see that we make a really nice push to the upside there, getting us to our take profit. Alright, and for a short trade, we're looking for the red tag from the supply and demand, and then we look down to the RSI, and we can see that the black line is below the orange line, giving us our criteria for then a short trade. We're going to put our stop right above that last swing, and we're going to target the 1 to 2 risk reward like so. Let's go ahead and play this one forward and see what we get out of it. Alright, once again, you see that we make a really nice push to the downside here, getting us to our take profit once again. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy. Was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a Tradingview indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on the strategies. We did the 50 trade test like we normally do. Out of those 50 trades, we got 12 winning trades and 38 losing trades with the 1 to 2 risk reward. On the winning side, if you were looking to gain $600, that means that your total gain there would have been $7,200. On the losing side, though, you would have been risking the $300, which means that your total loss there would have been $11,400 for a total loss altogether of $4,200. And so definitely not the best or most accurate supply and demand strategy. The biggest problem, I believe, is that they left out the ability to identify the supply and demand zones that they supposedly used in the source video. Now, compare that to the Academy of Forex strategy, which I've mentioned a few times before already in this video. We did 21 trades within that same period of time. We had 18 winning trades and 3 losing trades, putting us at an 85% win rate. So if you're looking to gain the same $600 per winning trade, you would have gained $10,800, and on the losing side, you would have lost $2,700 for a total gain altogether of $8,100. And so a significantly better strategy, far more efficient. And so if you're interested in the Academy of Forex indicator, you can get a free trial when you sign up for our Patreon down below. Once the free trial is over, it's only $15 a month to maintain access to it, and you have to maintain access to the Patreon status as well. And so super cheap for a very efficient, profitable trading strategy. So let's go ahead and go over the weekly signals. So using the Academy of Forex strategy, again, that I've mentioned a few times before, this is the signals from these 4 Forex pairs and this one crypto coin each week on the 30-minute time frame. And so this week, the 4 Forex pairs did 7 trades with 3 winning trades and 4 losing trades, putting it at a 42% win rate. That was a loss of $1,320. On the crypto coin, we had 2 trades, 2 winning trades, a gain of $1,200, a 100% win rate. And so for the week, all these combined, we would have been down $120. 4 weeks in a row now, our total would have been $13,180 altogether. And so this just goes to show that there are going to be winning weeks and there are going to be losing weeks. The idea is to have better winning weeks than losing weeks. And so this is a relatively small losing week compared to the winning weeks. And so this just goes to show the legitimacy behind the strategy and the fact that we're not just making these numbers up to make ourselves look good. We are actually tracking the reality, the true numbers on this strategy. So that's it for this particular strategy here on the supply and demand strategy. We are going to put this one on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.